I have so many questions. My ancestors. You made art. You protested. You changed worlds. All while keeping kosher. Amazing. In times like this, I need someone like God. Hey! I didn't think you were real. All the rabbis talk about you. Can you help me? I need help with my dissertation. I need to know so much. These people are so knowledgeable. Let's hear it from Isabel.
A few years ago, I think, I did like a painting of my Christmas tree that was up. And I was like, oh, that's the most Jewish painting I've ever seen.
Let's hear what Jenna has to say. Take it away, Jenna.
I started baking challah just regularly. Then I would do a little something. The challah to me, I was like, this is a way of working through ideas in art where it is not only time sensitive, like once you make the dough, like the clock is ticking, like you need to finish your product. I am chained to this kitchen, which is kind of cool. That's very Shabbat.
And introducing Leora.
When I first started it, one of the things I was thinking about was who are our political and spiritual ancestors in this anti-war movement, because it seems like there must be so many, and there are so many.
These people have such cool ways of making art. But what is Jewish art?
Is there a Jewish art? The Gentile answer is yes, there is a Jewish art, and no, there is no Jewish art. The Jewish answer is, what do you mean by Jewish art? Needless to say, the Gentile answer, either way, is anti-Semitic.
Oh, okay. Thank you, New York, Harold Rosenberg. Now I think I get it. But how are you guys using this to make your art now?
I was in a group show and I took like a picture of, it was unrelated to Jewishness, and someone was like, oh, is that the Jewish candles? And I was like, no. It's funny, the kind of kinship that Jewish people can recognize in the art as well in such a positive way. If you talk about menorah, I think there's images specifically that stick out in my mind. There's one that's like a black and white photograph of a menorah in Nazi Germany, and it's like an image of resistance from the time.
For a lot of us, I think it's a symbol of resistance. I think Zionists look at it differently, and they think of it as a symbol of Zionism and of reclaiming Jewish sovereignty over the land.
That is the power of a symbol, I guess, is like how charged that can be and the different meanings that come from it.
It's interesting how symbols can be used and misused. But now I've got you. I could learn how to use them in a good way.
The etrog sort of looks like a grenade, and the menorah could look like a drone. You know, the rocket could be parallel to the shofar.
Seeing the Torah like being carried around, that drawing was me trying to like make that concrete so that it's not just a memory. Chagall just gets those symbols, just all those paintings of his dad. Or there's like one where his dad's fasting, but his mom's like ladling some soup into his mouth because he's too weak or something.
And then I was thinking about the graffiti that somebody did on the Kotel in August, where they wrote, there's a Holocaust in Gaza, Shoah ba'aza. The word that he used, Shoah, is like the Hebrew for Holocaust. A lot of people are kind of claiming that there is no comparison to the Holocaust. It was a genocide, and this is a genocide. And a lot of the technology that fueled the Holocaust has now been upgraded and is fueling contemporary genocides, and people are not willing to see it that way and not willing to, relate the suffering from the Holocaust to this suffering. I think the idea of like a person carrying a rocket or a gun with the same like love and care as a person carrying the Torah just like kind of hit me all at once. Like referring to the art historical themes and like more ancient Jewish culture strengthens that entire message.
But I have been struggling with what place it could have when everything is so terrible.
I think about this a lot. Why do we continue making this drawing or print or challah or whatever we make when it doesn't help anyone? Or does it? Recently I joined an anti-Zionist collective called Doikite.
Cool.
My brother actually helped start it.
Maybe someone else has perspective on this topic. Maybe we can learn from them.
True! Here's my friend Tal speaking about this.
Yay.
We don't want to be protesting outside synagogues as Jews. That feels deeply wrong and uncomfortable, but we're also not going to stand by whilst our communities and our community spaces and our religious spaces and our leadership enable genocide, enable colonial occupation, encourage those in our communities, people that we grew up with, to participate in the colonial project that is Israel.
The mainstream Jewish community is not my community. So what is? And you have to find a way to make it up. And it is better. It's better than it could have been.
I'm proud to be an anti-Zionist Jew. I now know that the Jewish tradition all along has been challenging and revolutionizing.
I think I could. Oh my. What? God. I didn't know you worked here. I'm just getting croissant with my friend.
God, Shabbat Shalom.
We'd rather stay in the diaspora.
We'd rather stay in the diaspora and fight for our